Hunting enthusiasts will want to head to Ripley for an event focused on learning, connecting, and sharing ideas. The event, it's called Growing Deer to the Max. It focuses on wildlife management, deer nutrition, and proven strategies for a successful season. And joining us now with more is Kevin Harris. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So tell me, what is Growing Deer to the Max all about?
Really, it's an opportunity that we can get outdoor enthusiasts together for an evening, share our experiences, and try to offer people the possibilities of improving their hunting season for the fall.
And this isn't just for hunters, right? This is outdoor enthusiasts of all kinds.
Yeah, it's anyone that wants to learn more about the outdoors. We have anyone from beginners to seasoned hunters and men and women that have been hunting their whole lives since childhood. And so, yeah, it's really an opportunity just that everyone can come out. The event's put on for free. Will be a lot of door prizes and a lot of information. This is probably about the 5th year we've held it, and every year we've been able to grow the event. And we really appreciate you helping us put the word out.
Of course, and it's always good to see events continue to grow. It makes you know that you're doing something that the community is interested in. And what's your role in the event? So I know you're a guest speaker.
I am, and I've known the Francises who put on this event through Farmers Feed in Ripley for years. They kind of asked me. I'm a pretty avid outdoorsman. I've grown up in the outdoors, thankfully, and tried to raise my kids in the outdoors. They've really just had me from the infancy of this project or program for them get involved to try to make it every year where it's something beneficial, that if people are coming to turn out that evening, and again they're giving us an evening, they're wanting to come take something away from the event, and they asked me to try to get involved. They're more on the agricultural side, and so they asked me more on the hunting side to get involved, and we've helped them sponsor this event this last several years. And
it's free. We've got giveaways and prizes. What would you tell folks to encourage them to attend?
Yeah, there's great giveaways. Honestly, it's not a long evening. I would tell everyone, if it's a short drive to Ripley from anywhere in the area. We give away everything from there's deer minerals, other supplies that you would use on your property to improve your hunting, camera giveaways, merchandise, hunting gear. It's a good evening, and it's a family-friendly event first and foremost.
Biggest buck you've ever had? I don't know if that's the right way to put that.
Yeah, I've been fortunate. I've harvested some big deer, and again, probably the biggest scoring buck I've ever killed. I killed a deer in West Virginia a few years ago that it gross scored over 180, which is a really big deer for our area. But it's not about that. Honestly, I get excited if you were a first-time outdoors woman and you wanted to go hunting and it was a deer you're happy with. I honestly get more excited at my age after hunting probably the last 45 years to be able to introduce people to the outdoors, and so that's really what I'm passionate about, and that's why I'm involved in this.
I never would have thought that. It must be really neat to have that moment where I think I just got somebody hooked, like they're going to have a great time doing this, and especially if it's like parents with their kids, like having something you can do as a family, right?
That's exactly right, and anymore we have a lot of single family households where you have a lot of young children that don't have the opportunities maybe I had or maybe other people have to enjoy the outdoors. And again, anytime you have an opportunity to surround them with like-minded people that are passionate about getting kids outside, I think this event is, again, you're going to have people, whether like last year, our local sheriff, he was willing to come and speak. Our retired sheriff, he has a outdoor business that he sells hunting blinds. He'll have blinds there on display. And so it's really an opportunity that we're able to kind of give back to our community. And what we've seen is people from outside of the community are wanting to come and get involved. And again, you were nice enough to have us here today.
Good stuff. Tell me when and where it's taking place.
It's going to take place this Thursday evening, just right outside of Ripley. And I know there'll be some information you'll be able to provide to folks. But if you have any information, I'd welcome you to contact Farmers Feed. They're the nicest people you'll ever talk to, from the owners all the way down to the gentleman that load your truck if you pull in and you need feed or need something done. But it's going to be this Thursday evening just outside of Ripley. And again, it's free to attend. It normally lasts maybe 2 hours for the evening. I know this year Cinda and Paul, the owners, have lined up a representative, a biologist from the DNR. I know this year a lot of people in the Mid-Ohio Valley, their deer herd is suffering from, it's called EHD, it's a hemorrhagic disease affecting and killing a lot of the wildlife. And so it'll be an opportunity to come there and actually talk to a biologist about it. I know for years they've had a biologist there on the nutrition side, someone that works for Purina that can come there and answer different nutrition questions that you may have about improving the overall health of your deer herd. We have people there that are seed suppliers that you can ask questions to if you want to plant certain things, maybe what is most economical, maybe what you can plant that'll last from one year to the next. And so there's really something there for everyone, as far as it's really focused on like deer management, from hunting strategies all the way to deer nutrition. There's really something there for everyone. We try to do that.
Okay, fantastic. Is it taking place at Farmers Feed?
They actually have a building. It's located just outside of town from their location.
Okay.
It's maybe a mile and a half past their location.
Okay.
It's the old, in Ripley everyone knows it, but it's the old Forestry Association building outside of town.
Okay.
But again, if you contact the store or have any questions, I'm sure they'll be able to point you in the right direction.
Well, thanks so much for coming by.
No, I really appreciate it.
It'll be a good time. Thanks again. All right, folks, Growing Deer to the Max is taking place in Ripley, September 18th. Kevin, of course, is going to be one of the guest speakers. Thanks so much for coming by. That number, if you'd like more info, call 304-372-5323. If you need more information, head to WOWKTV.com. Keep it here. Our Chief Meteorologist, Spencer Atkins, will have a check of the forecast on the other side of the break.